Hi everyone. One last thing here, we're going to talk a little bit about cooking with essential oils. This is a class handout that I really like. If you're interested, if you're doing classes, it has some great information on it. And so we're going to talk a little bit about cooking with essential oils, and I'm going to stick to oregano as the primary oil. So again, a little goes a long way. Our doTERRA oils are very powerful, very potent. And the difference between oil and herbs is that the essential oils are going to be about 50 to 70 times more potent. So you also are not going to have to worry about storing them, meaning they're not going to go bad if you don't use them right away. You know where to get them. They're not hard to find. They're not going to dry out or go bad. So ultimately, they're inexpensive. We're saving money. You can always use fresh cilantro or fresh oregano or rosemary or lemon juice as well, and add a little bit of the essential oils. So there's a few different ways that you can do that. You can do it super simple with like an olive oil for a dipping sauce or a vinaigrette. You could add it to salt to make the salt seasoned, and then you can sprinkle it on a salad or on a meat for seasoning with that infused flavor. Some ideas in that recipe: a vinaigrette would be 3 drops of lemon, a drop of oregano, 2 ounces of olive oil, 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar, a half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and a pinch of salt and pepper. And then with the olive oil, some other things you could add are like lemon, oregano, wild orange, if you wanted to dip your bread in that. And let's see, when you are working with food that you're cooking, you want to know that the essential oils will get not as strong with the heat. So you'll lose some of the benefits with the heat, so it's often good to add them as you're pulling them off of the stove or out of the oven instead of prior to. Although some oils like the oregano, let's see which other ones they listed here, can be a little strong. So if you do put it in beforehand, it can be actually beneficial, so it's not as strong when you pull it out of the oven. We use something called the toothpick method, so you can obviously use a drop, 2 at the most, and those would be like maybe lime or something in a guacamole. But oregano, definitely 1 drop, or if you want to use less, you can dip the toothpick into the oil or into a spoon with the oil or a dropper, and then use the toothpick to stir that into whatever it is. What I would come to mind for me for oregano would be like a spaghetti sauce. And usually when we're making that, we're making quite a bit of it, so a drop probably wouldn't be too much. So just taste test it and have fun with it, and know that if it steeps or is going to be sitting there, it's going to get stronger. And with the heat, you lose a little bit of those health benefits, so you don't want to put it in too hot. So it's definitely fun. Cooking classes are a blast. It's really awesome to explore salads, desserts, drinks, and I've had a lot of fun doing that and bringing people together, and it's an opportunity to experiment and explore and learn. Again, coming together as a community and then having the opportunity to taste things is definitely a great way to use the oils, and another way to use oregano in a way that may not be so strong or so unenjoyable as the shot method, but to actually add that flavor that some may enjoy. So I hope you learned something. I hope you are enjoying Oil Camp, and I would love to hear if you have used any oils in your cooking or in your water. So fun ways that you've used the oils for internal use to add flavor and a little bit of spark to your day.